welcome to day 6 of a Tobyknits Vlogmas. Ugh. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you have all stopped by for a cup of tea and a chat. I am currently in Nova Scotia, so I'm not at home. I live in Ontario, Canada, and this, of course, is where my son, Sean, and the lovely Megan live with the lovely Leo, who's going to be 2 this month. Where did that time go? And they've just welcomed their new baby, Sonny. So I came down to help out. Bob joined us Sunday, so we're here for another week, and then we go home. And I am missing my little Toby, who is my Yorkshire Terrier, and but he's having a whale of a time with my brother-in-law right now. Anyway, I'm doing 3 specific projects for the month of December. The first one is my Advent socks, which are the Cozy Knitters Advent socks. And for the first time ever, I am doing 2 at a time on the same needle with magic loop. So here is where I'm up to, and it's hard to see because it wants to keep rolling, but this was day 6. So I really am loving the way it's done this fade. It's very hard to see between these colors here, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. They're all about 5 rounds each color, but as you can see, these greens are very close in color, so it was really hard to see where we were going. So I feel like this is going to be, normally there's completely separate colors each round, because I've done one of these before in 2018 and I still wear them all the time. But this one is more of a fade, which is very cool. And I feel like this is what's going to happen here, because this is the really pale blue. There doesn't seem to be as many rounds on this one, though. I don't know why. And then the next color, because I was hard. I wasn't sure. It's the same with down here doing the greens. I wasn't sure if I'd come to the end of my color, but this is going to be the next color, and you can see, is it there or is it better there? It's just a tad darker. It's really hard to tell which one. Yeah, this is, I feel like it's, can you see that? It's just a little darker than these stitches. So obviously we're doing a blue fade now. So these are coming on good. I'm really enjoying doing the 2 at a time. I don't know if it's just easier because it's just straight knitting. So when you're doing a plain sock, this is the way to go, or whether it would be that easy with a pattern sock. I don't know. Now I am doing also the Bakery Bears Advent, which I am loving. You have to be a member of their Patreon page, which I am, and it's not terribly expensive. I think it's about $7 or $8 a month, and you get tons of content from them. Dan is brilliant with all his history stuff and all that kind of takes you out, and he's also a knitter, and he's shows you some of the projects he's working on. And then of course Kay is amazing and does amazing work. So this is where I'm at with this one. The only trouble is I keep getting all my yarn tangled up with my loopy loop things here. So this is the first one. That was clue 1. Which was day 2 of their Advent. This was day 3 of their Advent. Then Dan came in on day 4. This was yesterday's day 5. So this is as far as we got. These are Christmas trees. But what I did was today I started the other sock. So that's where I'm up to there. So on the off days, I'm going to work on this sock because she only does this every other day. So tomorrow I'll be back to this sock. Tonight, I might try and get some of the trees done on here. I won't get all of it done, but I might get the trees done. So that's what I'm doing for this one. And so that's cool. And then the third thing I'm doing, and I'm rushing through this today because some of you already know what I'm doing, but in case the new people didn't, I thought I'd just quickly explain. It's also in the evening now. I normally try to get this up earlier, but we've had a busy day. Leo, Sunny, myself, and Megan went to Leo's playgroup and this morning. So we were there for a good while, and that was a lot of fun. I love watching him interact with some of the other kids. There was one little boy. Leo was pushing one of them things that has balls that pop in it when you run. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was chasing him. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this kid grabbed it out of his hand. And Leo just like stops dead and he kind of looks. And he just stares at the boy. And I think, what's he going to do? But he didn't do anything. But the dad came over and like, oh, you shouldn't do that. I mean, the little boy was about the same age as him anyway. So it's like, you know, they're all kind of learning what they can and can't do. And it's not right to do this or, you know, whatever. So, but it was just fun. Leo just stood there. He didn't like really do anything. And then the kid gave him back the toy and off he went again as if nothing had happened. So it was really cute. And then we came back and then had lunch. I made lunch for everybody. And then this afternoon I did a little bit of knitting on that sock and had a nap. So, and then before you knew it, I was making supper and supper's over. Leo's gone up for a bedtime. And I think Bob and I might go out this evening and go for a drive because there's a road in Cole Harbour, which is about 10 minutes from here, that the whole entire road or street, let me say, has Santas on every front lawn. And I think they're all the same. So obviously the whole neighborhood got together to do this. So, and I am assuming they're lit up at night. So we are going to go and see that. Plus, down at the bottom of the hill, there is a house that on the outside, they have built a lobster trap tree. And on it are ornaments, but the ornaments are each, I'm pretty sure they're handmade, maybe by the guy, I don't know. They are all in memorial of sailors that have lost their life at sea. Now, I don't know if they're from this fishing village or if they're from all over Nova Scotia. I don't know. But, and it's all lit up and it's really pretty. So I will put a picture of it, what it looks like during the day, because it kind of doesn't really look like anything, but you can see the ornaments better. And then I'll, if we go out tonight, I'll get a video of it all, his front lawn, all lit up. Now that I will put in tomorrow's video though, because I really want to get this up tonight. So the final thing I'm working on is I have been doing Ellie Jones's nesting box shawl. Now what this is I have got last year, the whole of last year, I got Ellie's mixtape minis each month. So each month I got 5 20-gram mini skeins, and I've done all kinds with these minis. They were amazing. I've made a sweater out of them. I've made a really gorgeous cowl out of them that she did last year to go with her minis. And this year her pattern is the nesting box shawl. So I had some minis left, so I thought I'd make my own up. And it's been ages since I'd looked at these colors, so I couldn't remember what they were anyway. So the first color that I picked was this very pale blue. or that came out the package. I put them all in packages and Bob numbered them for me so I would be surprised what I was pulling. And I decided to knit them to get, you could do the shawl in fingering weight, which is what this is, or in DK by adding another yarn to it, like two. So I added just a plain white, and this was the first one, and this is what it came out like. Now what you do is you knit however many the pattern says of these, each one separately. You knit them all separately, and then you can join them together at the end to make up this it's almost like a cube illusion pattern. But she's also going to put out a blanket pattern later in the year. So I might save all these because they're so squishy, because they're DK weight, and make this into a blanket instead of the shawl. But I haven't made up my mind yet. You know me, I change my mind every bloody minute. So that was the first day I pulled. The second day I pulled was this one. And obviously you can tell that I have enough left over to make another one. Like I could make two out of this. And so this was this one with the white. It's a very lovely, easy pattern to follow. I think it's a 2-row repeat, and it's just I-cord binding all the way. You I-cord bind on and off. So that was the day 2. And then day 3 was this color that I picked, because naturally I'm behind. I'm always behind. This was day 3. And what I did for that one is I didn't really want to do the white, keep going all the way with white, because when you make it up into the blocks, they look like a cube. And so I didn't know if you'd see that if I did every one of them with the white. So this one I just did, I split the yarn into 2 and did 2 balls. And that's what I have left from the 2 that I made up together in this. So I think I have enough to do one if I wanted with white. But what I thought was later on, I might do a pale blue and a dark blue together. I thought that would be a cool idea. So I'm saving all these little pieces so that I can make more of these. I don't know what you call them, off kilter squares, diamond shapes. I don't know. So that's what I've got so far done with them. I still have the 4th and the 5th to skein up and do. I really don't like hand winding, to be honest with you, but I'm persevering. So here is day 6. Let's see what this color is going to be to add to the blanket shawl thing. Oh, look at that. Another beautiful gold color. They all go lovely together. Oh, look at that. They go so nicely together. And I wish I knew what they were all called. Sorry, Ellie, but I left the tag at home that has all the names of them on, because she names all of her yarn after songs. And that's why they're called mixtape minis. So that's awesome. So this is today's. I love it. So I shall be working on that. I'm not working on this one as I need to get the other 2 done to keep up with them. This one I'll just do at my leisure. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. It's a very quick one today because we're hoping to go out. Oh, and I just also want to tell you that I've been reading the Agatha Christie And Then There Were None. Megan and Sean bought me that for my birthday because it was my birthday on the 30th of November. And I was here then. So I had talked about getting it from the library, and there was a 15-week wait. So they went out and bought it for me the next day. And so I've been reading that and absolutely loving it. It has been so long since I've read an Agatha Christie book, and I'm fairly sure I saw a movie of this which I can't remember at all now. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But it's so nice and so refreshing to read something that was written back in 1939. It's really lovely. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm halfway through already. It's like, wow, I can't put things down. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to go. I've been rabbiting on long enough. So hopefully if I do go out tonight and get some footage of the lights, I'll show you those tomorrow. But until then, don't forget to check out the Cotton Cuts color and for the colorway for the Tree of Life that starts in February. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye.